Off pole, we've got the NT53 of Blake Overend. Unfortunately, his night came to an end early. Off the outside pole, it's Harry Turnbull in the NT99. It's then Rhys King, Spitzbarth, Riley King, Burskins, Butterworth, Cade Burskins, Morgado, Ling, Morrison, Caleb Burskins and Costello rounding out the field. We'll get the green this time by Blake Overend controlling the field. Turnbull on the high side. And we're green. Great jump by the NT99, but Blake Overend still with the inside there. Just using the Darwin Carpets and Vinyls 99 to get himself around the corner. Spitzbarth capitalises on the contact there. Unfortunately, the 23 with a little bit of a mistake back in the field. Turnbull, Spitzbarth, Overend, three very racy junior sedans, followed by the King brothers. Brock Burskins and Butterworth. Bit of contact through turns 1 and 2. As they rejoin the field, another excursion through that big mud puddle down the back straightaway. Turnbull stretching his legs in the Darwin Carpets and Vinyls Hyundai XL. Turnbull, Spitzbarth, Overend. Rhys and Riley King in positions 4 and 5 respectively. 5 laps left to run, this time by the stripe. Spitzbarth now mounting in a charge. Finding a lot more drive mid-corner there, all over the back of the Darwin Carpets and Vinyls 99. You can definitely see a really greasy racetrack early on tonight. Turnbull and Spitzbarth now having to negotiate some lap traffic in the 23 of Morrison. Spitzbarth with the drive off the corner. But Turnbull getting that Hyundai XL rotated and looking for the drive as we head to 3 to go. The front two have checked out at the moment. The 96 of Rhys King trying to put the pressure on the NT53 of Blake Overend. Side by side. We've got Spitzbarth and Turnbull. Turnbull using that guard up. A great demonstration of racing at the moment. Now if we thought those street stocks were pushing, you can just imagine how these front wheel drives are dealing with the tricky conditions of a really greasy racetrack. White flag, 1 lap left to go. And it looks like Spitzbarth with the fastest lap of the race has got a little bit of breathing room. Same can be said about the 53 of Blake Overend. The 95 of Riley King and Cade Burskins getting together. But it's all about the NT43. The choice is flooring NT43 of Ripper Spitzbarth. He's your winner for Heat 1 here at Northline Speedway.
Good to see the 53 of Blake Overend. Looks like they fixed that problem from last night, Rossi, and he put in a good effort there to stay with those first 2 cars for the first few laps, but held his own with Riley King and Rhys King putting a lot of pressure on him towards the last few laps there.
Yeah, I spoke to the crew there on the 53 and they said they threw everything at that car, so hopefully we can see that car make it to the end of the night. We'll go through the field now. The NT43 of Spitzbarth, your Heat 1 winner. It's then Turnbull, Overend, Rhys and Riley King, Cade Burskins, Brock Burskins, Liam Butterworth, Ryder Morgado, Brody Ling, Caleb Burskins, Morrison and Costello rounding out our 13-car field for the junior sedans.
On track now, we've got the junior sedans ready for their second heat race.
Off pole, we've got the NT4 of Cade Burskins, the outside pole, the King car, the NT95. Big timing's just playing up at the moment. We'll get the green this time by. Very even start between Butterworth and Burskins. So round turns 1 and 2. Very tidy, 3 wide as we go further back in the pack. Turnbull, Spitzbarth and King making it 3 wide for position number 5. Getting a little bit loose out of turns 3 and 4. 7 to go, just 1 lap run. Butterworth for the race lead. Spitzbarth and Turnbull. A little bit of shake and bake on the low line there, pushing each other along as they deal with a little bit of traffic. Cade Burskins, fastest lap of the race that time by, as he retakes the race lead. Cade Burskins in the 1 spot. Back to position 3 is his brother Brock Burskins in the 64 machine. Fastest man on track at the moment. The Darwin Carpets and Vinyls NT99 of Harry Turnbull, as we see Butterworth and Cade Burskins come together on the exit of turn 4. Spitzbarth to the high side now. Spitzbarth capitalising after a little bit of contact between the two front runners. This has brought the 99 of Turnbull back into it as he makes a little bit of contact with the 77 of Butterworth. 4 laps left to run. Spitzbarth back to the 2 spot. The 4 of Cade Burskins just struggling to get the drive out of turn 2 that time. Unfortunately opening the door to a procession of 3 cars. 3 laps left to run. Spitzbarth under attack by the NT99 of Turnbull. This has been the tale of the tape all weekend, guys. Is a 43 battling with the 99 of Turnbull. Just 2 laps left to run. Spitzbarth, Turnbull, Butterworth, King and Burskins. That's your top 5. Butterworth and the 95 of King engaged in an intense battle. There'll just be 1 lap left to run in our Heat 2 for the junior sedans. As we go past the stripe. Spitzbarth just getting off the bottom there. Giving a little bit of a sniff to Turnbull as they run into turns 3 and 4. But it wasn't enough. The choice is flooring 43 of River Spitzbarth. Heat 2 winner for our junior sedans. Great drive from River Spitzbarth. Impressive drive from Harry Turnbull in the 2 spot. They come from mid-pack. They had to negotiate a fair amount of traffic. But River Spitzbarth, your Heat 2 winner.
How good were those juniors there, Rossi? 3 wide a couple of times into turn 1, 2. Yeah, a little bit of rubbing, but rubbing racing. They weren't taking each other out. They were giving everybody, each other, nice racing room. But the results up on board. Spitzbarth in the 1st. 2nd is Turnbull. 3rd Butterworth. 4th place to the 4 of Burskins. King, then Burskins, then King. Over, and it's good to see him still out there running around. It's good to see they've got that car fixed. Back to Caleb Burskins, Ryder Morgado, Zara Morrison, Brody Ling and Ava Costello rounding out the field.
Sedans is their last feature of the year here at Northline Speedway as well. And one driver driving the junior sedan NT99 at his final event for Harrison Turnbull. His last race tonight in Darwin. He'll be stepping up into Wingless Springs for the 2026 season, so that's exciting for the young man. He'd like to thank everybody who's helped him throughout his junior career. He's raced junior sedans, we believe, for 6 years. Just incredible as a kid. How quickly and how long your career can be, and now he goes into the adult ranks, Rossi, and plays with big boys and girls as we roll out the junior sedans. for their main event. Looking forward to this one as well. And then we've only got solos, sprint cars, wingless features remaining on the program tonight.
Yeah, and we've seen a really racy 99 of Harry Turnbull there. He's definitely one to take it up to the likes of River Spitzbarth. They've been equal on pace throughout the weekend's racing, so he'll definitely be liking to sign off his junior career with a feature race win.
Boys, lights are out. Let's go junior sedan feature time here at Northline Speedway.
Yeah, just quickly off the front row is be the 43 of Spitzbarth on the outside. The last race for Harrison Turnbull as they go green and they're heading down into turn 1, 2. One more bit of barge through the middle. Looked like one of the Burskins missed a gear there, but Harrison Turnbull and River Spitzbarth out in front. Harrison Turnbull put it in the middle of the bar and we've gone yellow. Didn't quite see that one before, but we'll get set and we'll do it all again. But yeah, River Spitzbarth and Harrison Turnbull off the front row. It'll be Riley King and Kay Burskins off row 2, Liam Butterworth and Rhys King off row 3. Then we've got the new stars, Ryder Morgado on the inside, Brock Burskins on the outside, Brody Ling and Kayla Burskins, Ava Costello and Zara Morrison rounding out the field. As the lights are out, we get set for a restart here, Rossi. We've got 15 laps on the board, and I think it's going to be between one of the two off the front row.
I think you're dead right there. We have seen some great pace from the likes of Kate Burskins and Blake Overend throughout our 2 nights of racing. Spitzbarth just moves to the high side. There was definitely a little bit in that. Hard racing throughout the field. Spitzbarth charges to an early lead. Turnbull, bit of a gap there. Riley King showing signs of strong pace. Overend trying to go around the long way on the number 9 car of Ryder Morgado.
Ryder Morgado, the new start, is 7 under a couple of the top stars there as he goes down the back straight. He's under the P5, which is P1 for the new stars, but P5 for the top stars. But out in front, we've got Spitzbarth, Turnbull, King and Burskins in the top 4. Got a little bit of a gap there now, Rossi, and Harrison Turnbull's not going to let Spitzbarth get away. He's just over half a second as they go across with 12 laps to go. It's going to be a ding-dong battle right through with 12 laps remaining.
Yeah, Ryder Morgado driving the wheels off that new star machine. Turnbull, final race in junior sedans. What can he do in the Darwin Carpets and Vinyls NT99? He's got nothing to lose here. He's going to put it all on the line for a feature race win in his final start before he goes to Wingless. Kate Burskins and Riley King engaged in a battle. Slight balk from Riley King, sorry. This has brought the other King car of Rhys King into the mix. Costello just having a bit of a moment on the exit of turn 2. 10 laps to go. The gap just 1 second between Spitzbarth and Turnbull. Spitzbarth looks in control, but with 10 laps to go, you'd have to say he's going to run into some lap traffic. Riley King sitting pretty in the 3 spot. Burskins in the 4. Rhys King in the 5. Spitzbarth just creating a nice gap there as he comes onto the back of the lapped cars. The 95 of Riley King and Kate Burskins fighting hard with 8 laps left to run.
Yeah, Rhys King just went a little bit high there, nearly hit the wall, and Ryder Morgado did a great job to get on the brakes and not running to the back of the bed. We sort of got gaps everywhere here. We'll see the leaders of the first 2, and then we've got a bit of a gap to 3rd and 4th, a bit of a gap to 4th, 5th and 6th, and a bit of a gap back to the new stars. So there's battle patch everywhere around the track, but out in front now, Spitzbarth's got a 2.5 second gap over the 99 Turnbull. The turn is still Riley King holding down the 3rd spot from Kay Burskins. Rhys King, Ryder Morgado and Brock Burskins rounds out your top 7, but with 4.5 laps to go, Rivers Spitzbarth out in front. He's extended that lead that lap, Rossi, to just over 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because I didn't think the track conditions would affect these junior sedans that much, but yesterday's race for our junior sedan feature was pretty close throughout the field. We've seen a little bit more purchase through the likes of the track work earlier, with the grader on the top and the bottom really opening up the track and it's racing, and it's created a pretty big gap throughout the field.
Yeah, as you can see, they're spread out pretty wide around the track. We go back to the leader with 3 laps to go. Rivers Spitzbarth, a couple of new stars there getting close together, and Morrison and Berskins. But as we go back, I think the battle to watch here is for 3rd and 4th between Riley King and Kate Berskins in the 4 car. As we look back to the leader, who's coming in turn 1-2 with 1.5 laps to go. Rivers Spitzbarth out in front. Harrison Turnbull in 2nd. 3rd place is still Riley King. Kate Berskins, Rhys King, Ryder Morgado doing a great job there in 6th. Ron Berskins, Blake Overend, Brody Ling, Zara Morrison, and Caleb Berskins and Ava Costello rounds out your field. But as he goes down the back straight for the last time, the MT43 of Rivers Spitzbarth goes into turn 3-4. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the junior sedan feature race winner in the 43 of Rivers Spitzbarth. Harrison Turnbull there in 2nd place. Great drive for his last drive. You'll be happy with that. 3rd place is going to go to Riley King. 4th place to Kate Berskins. 5th place, I think it's still going to be Rhys King, Ryder Morgado, Brock Berskins, Blake Overend, Brody Ling, Zara Morrison, Caleb Berskins and Ava Costello round out your field. A good lot of racing there again. Rossi Johnson from the junior sedans. You've got to remember these kids start off at 10 years old, go through to the 16s. As Gav was saying, Harry Turnbull's done 6 years of this racing, and I'm looking forward to seeing him going to Wingless Sprint next year, Rossi.
Yeah, 100%. Cole, talent as we run through the field. 12 finishes. Unfortunately, Butterworth didn't contest in that last junior sedan feature.
Cheers are already coming from upstairs.